I can't lose. I can't lose. Either way, this all gets, it's time to choose. I can't lose. Not my crew. I help me get it from the mud, no excuse.
Champion, we are here. The third installment, the trilogy. These two gentlemen have battled before. A lot of controversy in the last battle. We're here to make sure everything's right this time. We're here to make sure there's a clear and decisive winner this time.
Was it wrong last time?
That's not for me to decide. If you want to get into that, we can talk about that.
Hey.
We got Real Deal.
Cheers.
The champion.
Here we go.
Let's get it straight. No matter how you feel, he's a champion.
That's it.
We got Chilla Jones, the former champion of King of the Dot. Does he have the chain? You have to keep.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah, you're not.
It's here. You know, I keep it in the tuck. Keep it in the tuck. I'm tired of this one. I need a new one.
Oh,
I'm tired of this one.
okay. How y'all feeling?
You know,
Fantastic.
feeling good.
Fantastic.
Feeling good, man. Feeling real good.
Let me start with you, Chilla Jones. Towards the end of the battle, when Organic, shout out to Organic, King of the Dot, by the way, going down, 23rd. They won. It's a great event. But towards the end of the battle, when they awarded Real Deal with the chain, you seemed confused.
And new King of the Dot champion, Real Deal, y'all.
You seemed puzzled. Your eyes were still like, are we done here? What's going on here? Did they award the right person? Walk me through that real fast.
I felt like at the moment I had done enough, kind of in the first two, to
Apparently not.
to secure the win. Apparently not. And so yeah, you know, I was fully expecting to retain.
Yeah.
I think the building was expecting me to retain.
Then again, it was in Boston, correct?
It was.
Just put out the factors. That's it.
Of course.
Respond accordingly.
But yeah, you know, for a second I was taken aback, you know, but you know, as y'all saw, you know, for me it was like, for a second I felt the way.
Yeah.
Just like for like a second.
Okay.
But that's the risk, bro, in judge battles. You know, for me it's the risk.
Yeah.
And that's why I like judge battles.
Yeah.
Like, you know me for a minute. I've always advocated for judge battles. I've challenged people on Smack for judge battles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not afraid of taking a loss.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So for me, after I kind of got over that split second of like disappointment, you know, it just really became about you know, showing Real Deal the respect that he earned by getting the judge's decision. You know what I'm saying? But in that moment, yeah, I was hella confused.
Yeah.
Hella confused.
Real Deal, let me ask you this. Because I think it was you, but you know, can always be wrong. I'm not the officials. Who initiated the rematch?
So it was me.
Okay,
so
there we go. I just want to make
100%
sure.
Me.
Okay.
But to clarify further on that,
Yes.
because the saddest part about it is the narrative has weirdly got spun on why. So
Yeah, here we go.
everybody's like, yo, battle rap is like boxing. They always like, it's a 10-8 if he 10 right. So I said, what cooler way to give the fans back something they would love than to say, shit, let's run it back, right?
Yeah.
Like they got Wilder versus what the fuck too, right? You know what I mean? So somehow, you know, I seen you had, for example, you had Mickey on here, right?
Yeah. Oh, you got my questions already. You must be reading notes.
He's speculating why I'm doing the fuck. You could have just hit me up. I'm doing the battle because I thought it would be a dope thing in the era of, you know, recycled verses and like deposits and all this shit. Here goes someone be like, okay, if y'all think he won, if y'all think it was that split, let's run it back.
Okay.
But unfortunately, which I think they will attest to as well, King of the Dot, they put out that first trailer, just dogged me bad, bro. Like,
But they had Method Man, so they had to put it out as promotion.
And I love that. Okay, and I wasn't mad at that. Keep meth, but if you're gonna have like, it went from Method Man to Mickey and someone from the Celtics. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, And so then it looked like, oh, Real Deal, he thinks that he didn't, like, man, you talking for me. Almost like when people go on E! Hollywood tonight, like, I think what Britney's saying with this new record is, here I am, this is me. It's like, you don't fucking know her from a can of paint, right? So, yeah, so it was me. I said, yo, that would be kind of dope. That would be something new, because at the time, Pass and A Ward seemed to be the other two front runners. Pass had a little bit of a rougher showing against E-Ness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He had the slip-ups. And A Ward, who's been killing it, seems just close, right? So I just thought it would be something new, something different. You know what I mean? That was the idea with it. And it would be something that when all the other hoopla that's going on in battle rap, it would be a cool new first.
I thought it was dope. I thought the fact that y'all running it back and this fast. Why this fast? Let me ask that too, because you could have just said, you know what? I just beat you. Let's wait a year. Let me get A Water right now. But you said right now, next event.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think that would be the cool. If I waited an event or waited two, would lose all kind of. So the idea was straight off of like a decision that, you know, people battled back and forth, right? And the idea is, that's the beautiful thing about battle rap, is it is subjective, right?
Yeah.
So you should have these people think this way and these people think. So you know what? Let's prove that we, again, in the era where people are recycling shit, reusing shit, we're about to bring you 3 more rounds each of crazy, great material. You know what I'm saying? And so that was the idea. I just thought it would be a new cool thing to do. You know what I mean? And like I said, you know, we both been battling how many years? Even like you have, you know, Diz has battled Arsenal twice, but nothing on the line though. You know what I'm saying?
Chain
so
makes it different.
to be
Chain
able to
definitely
just,
makes
I
it
just thought, you know what I mean? Okay, like I'll put up or shut up. I mean, wasn't King of the Dot originally like put your money where your mouth? Right, okay.
Yeah. And how you feel about it coming back this fast? Pretty much the same question.
I think it's dope, man, and I was all for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't have pushed for it. I was prepared to be like, you know what, the chips fell where they fell, and you know what I'm saying. Congrats to Real Deal. Let me know how I can, you know what I'm saying, help you be the best champ, and let's keep it moving. Because at the end of the day, this is my man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I would have been a fool to turn it down. Okay. I would have been a fool not to do it. I think it makes total sense considering our first 2 battles were, you know, borderline classic, really, really good battles. So to turn around and tell the fans, yo, we're going to give you another one. You know what I'm saying? And now we're 6 rounds in. Now we're scraping the bottom of that creative barrel, trying to figure out how can we attack each other. Is there any more Real or Deal flips in the bag? Can Real Deal find another angle to attack Chilla? Like it's you know, we're literally scraping the bottom of that pan, bro, to come up with 3 fresh original rounds. And so I think you gotta appreciate the, you know what I'm saying, Deal's warrior mentality. You also got to appreciate, you know what I'm saying, us just wanting to give the fans, you know, another storyline to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it creates another storyline for both of us.
But I think even to piggyback off that, right? I thought the same thing. Like, damn, what am I gonna fucking Marion Jones, Deacon Jones?
You broke down his
Fam,
scheme
I got
in the first
listen,
battle.
I shit you not. You my man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm 2 rounds deep of some of the best fucking material I had. Like, and I don't know where it comes. Like, I'm like, oh my, like like literally, I'll be in the middle of fucking teaching gym class to kindergartners. I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. And I jot and bro, I literally have, I could not be more pleased with 2 of the rounds. I won't lie, 1.75 of the rounds that I have for you, bro. Like, I'm literally, because both of us are super active, so when each other got the chain, one of the stipulations is you can't, so you know what I mean? Like, you can't take these small leagues or these small bets, so it's all I've had, right? So something dope comes to me, a reference, man. So I thought the same thing at first. I thought, man, I signed up for fucking, you know what I mean? I can't, as rich as Boston is sports, like I can't fucking dip, you know what I mean? Man, I had a Len Bias bar. Like that's, you know, we're talking 30 years plus, you know what I mean? What's next? A Bill Russell bar? But so I think that again shows the levels of writing. And again, I can't harp on this enough, man, in a time where things have become accepted openly, like recycling, biting, copying.
I don't think it's
people's shit.
accepted. You know, it's
I
just
think
not.
it's
There's no
borderline.
penalty in battle rap. There's
That's
no penalty.
accepted to me.
I'll take that.
That's
then.
accepted to
I'll
me,
take
bro.
that.
You know what I mean? Even in fucking wrestling, when you hit someone with a chair and the ref seeing you, they ding the bell.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Nowadays, it's pretty. People make their excuses and whatever, and so to prove that we can make 9 rounds, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's challenging for me. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, I was like, oh shit, where am I gonna go with this? But on the flip side, to get something kind of off my chest on the same dip, ideally I said, oh, you know, I want to do this for the fans. Some of the reactions that came back, I can't lie, man. I was like, man, I'll never put somebody above my, just some of the reckless ways and some of the spins and twists that people are putting on. And nowadays I'm like, yo, man, I hope you support a league that gets thousands robbed off them from, you know what I mean? Because straight the fuck up, listen. I've had people, here's one, right? Damn. Judges felt bad. He used his dad for yo. My dad is not even with us anymore, bro. You gotta fix your face first before you jump out the fucking window.
My condolences too. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it, but you get what I'm saying. And here I was at the time thinking, yo, let's do something for the fans or for XYZ. And I've said this all along, man. Battle rap is subjective. Chilla was incredible. I said we spoke.
Yeah.
If you thought he was, I have no. Just tiptoe. You know what I'm saying? Don't jump out the window and say some, because in the same breath, if Geechee says, and I love Geechee, huge fan, right? But when he says his homeboy's mom, the phone bar, right?
Yeah.
That's real shit.
Yeah.
So don't pick and choose your fucking spots on what's real. Because I thought it was real too. I loved it.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't think it had everything to do with his opponent, but it was incredible. So it's weird, man, when you see how people literally, and they do that for each battle, and they do that for each battler. Certain things, we've seen this for a long time. Certain things, DNA will get taken to the woodshed for. Other motherfuckers you don't call out, right? And it blew my mind at that point, you know, because I said my idea behind it was, and I'm not trying to go down a rabbit hole, but people know me. I'm a very personable battle, right? I get Trevor flips every battle. People know I'm a teacher. Why not tell what I'm really going through right now, right? That was the idea, and then to make it full circle. Yeah. And all of a sudden it was like he's using, it was wild, man. So again, my initial idea versus some of the backlash, I said, oh shit, maybe I just need to look out for me. You know what I mean? Because I'm battling a motherfucker that he's more ducked than I've ever been. You know what I mean? You believe this. I'm going to say this right now. URL battlers want him on King of the Dot exclusively. But bet they do not want that problem to get over there. It's like a fucking virus that's contained, because the minute man, you know what I'm saying? So they're like, 100%. So I didn't mean to get on a soapbox, but you know that's the way I felt about it. I'm like, damn, like the same people that bitch about a bitten bar, a stolen bar. Here goes someone like, yo, I'll run it back. It's like he's only doing that because I was like.
But then again, you know, the comment section majority of the time is always negative about the situation. So
valid.
That's why they say stay out the comment section.
Very valid.
You know, that's what it is.
Very true.
But to keep things on track too, this is the third battle between y'all two.
Facts.
What are y'all gonna do differently? Something has to be done differently.
Does it?
Okay, for you,
does
nothing.
It?
For you, yes, for you, nothing. So I saw like Chilla, so you know what I'm saying? Something was done wrong. You didn't win.
Right.
What's gonna be done differently to get that clear, decisive win?
You already know you're going first, too. You already know you're going first.
I know I'm going first.
You already know you're going first, man.
And that first round
getting a rebuttal off the rip.
I hear you. You're going to need it.
You already know, bro. You getting a rebuttal.
Answer the question without answering the question. How about that?
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't going to say this.
I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? I definitely have my my ideas and my strategies, but at the end of the day, I'm very critical of myself. I'm my biggest critic. A battle drops, I watch it once or twice. This is where I fucked up. This is what I did wrong. This is what I could have did better. Boom, boom, boom. Go to the next battle.
Yeah.
Watching this battle, It wasn't a lot of things that I picked apart, man. I loved my material. I loved my performance. I loved my energy. I loved my delivery. The only thing I didn't do that I wish I had done more is maybe more rebuttaling. But I was really happy with my performance, man. If I can perform the same way I did in Boston and maybe just add a little bit more rebuttals and freestyling, I'd be cool, man. I really loved my performance in this battle, bro. So I'm not gonna do too much different. There will be, you know, some flashes of creativity that are gonna be different from the last battle, but otherwise, man, it's gonna be much of the same, man. Okay. It's gonna be much of the same.
So let me ask you the same question to you again, Real Deal. Let me rephrase it properly so it can apply to you. You won, but there was controversy. What would you do differently to win with no controversy? Like, he everybody, like the majority, 90% Real Deal favor. He got that. Judge was right. What would you do differently?
I think I'm gonna do the same thing, bro. I'm gonna do the same thing. You know why?
Yeah.
I rope-a-doped him.
Yeah.
I love him, but I rope-a-doped him.
Ooh.
First round, he punched me into a goddamn oblivion.
Yeah. He got off in the first.
And it's a marathon, not a sprint,
That's
right?
a fact. That's a fact.
He got roped, he got Foreman, man. He got Foreman. You know what I mean? So
But can you rope-a-dope somebody and tell him that? You're telling him, like, now he might switch this to first to the second. Like,
listen, so the idea that I'm gonna stand there, and this is where the battle rap is subjective, right? Is my approach is no secret. My approach has been the same, right? To have a fan or whoever, when they see me battle, think that they've seen a complete package deal, right? You got some jokes, some rebuttals, you had a risky angle, you had punchlines, you had rapping, like, boom. If that person can leave saying, like, damn, like, I pride myself on this. If you don't fuck with Real Deal, if you don't like Real Deal, usually he's just not your cup of tea. You can't say I'm whack, though.
It's a fact.
Right? So, like, you could be like, yeah, man, I just don't rock with him, and I can respect that. But ideally, if I can leave every battle and you can't be like, then he was whack, and I'll be like, well, what was whack? And you can't, you don't like my delivery, you don't like, okay, boom. Shit I can't change.
Yeah.
But if I show up and I bring everything to the table, and that's the thing, knowing that it's the craziest is like when I watched it back, I'm like, damn, I thought I was doing good that first round. I was damn near, that was rap for me. But I didn't notice it live, you know what I mean? I liked what I had. Boom, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I don't have any idea. I mean, of course, you know me. I'll have angles. I'll have approaches. But I'm not trying to pull no wild rabbit out of a hat and sink or swim based on that. You know what I mean? My approach to him has always been the same, bro. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not standing there to trade punches with you for, you know what I mean, for 200 bars. You know what I mean? So you got to be ready, man. Like, you never, and that keeps people on their toes. Like, man, what's he gonna have? You know what I mean? Because you know I can turn a holiday picture of you into a round, and motherfuckers will be like laughing. You know what I'm saying? But that keeps people on their toes. So really, I don't have nothing super different.
Okay. Let me ask this: who's underdog in the situation?
Oh, me.
Okay.
By far.
Even with the chain.
Even yes.
Chain
Did you
looks good,
see
by the
that
way.
first trailer? Thank you.
Yeah.
Bam.
I like those, you know.
Bam.
I'm not trying to see nothing. The chain looks good. It looks good. It looks good.
More so than it was in Boston. Is that not a crazy thing? In Boston, I knew I was going first.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. And it was in Boston.
Yeah.
I'm more the underdog now because with the first trailer that came out, the narrative has been been created that there was an injustice, which it fucked up because that's not the narrative I wanted to spin. You know what I mean? I 100% believe I won, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, with the way it was spun, so now if you're a judge, how hard is it for you to judge that unbiasedly at the end of 3 rounds and go, maybe I didn't win the last one, but damn, I think
you won this one, yeah.
Even the way I have to say it in my analogy, right?
Yeah.
I'm the underdog, 110%, guaranteed. There's no way. Now I do get the advantage of picking who goes first. That's big, but man, that shit dies down quick. Human memory is, you know what I mean.
How you feel about that? You really think he's underdog? That's crazy.
I see what he's saying, and in a lot of ways I agree, but I guess where I may be taking opposing stances, I feel like there's more pressure on me.
Ooh.
I feel like I have the pressure because if this was some, you know what I'm saying, huge error on the judge's part and this big injustice, then I'm supposed to go to Oakland and wipe Real Deal down.
Yeah.
That's what people would be expecting, right?
Mm-hmm.
As the favorite and the challenger who has to go first.
Yeah.
If people are expecting me to win in a clearer fashion than they believed I won the first time, I think the pressure's on me.
It depends on what people you mean. Because we all know your average battle rap fan 7817 on Twitter or whatever is not exactly it's not exactly the Mel Kiper of the right. So they say some shit that's outlandish.
Wild.
So
Wild.
I don't think anyone who knows anything about battle, I don't think your A-Verbs or your Hollows would be like, Chilla's just gonna wash him. They'd be like, okay, Real Deal, you know what I mean?
Right,
like whatever.
they know better.
Again, so when people would hit me up like, yeah, the battle was close. I just think to beat the champ, you got to make it clear. I'm like, what is this, a replay in the NFL? Like, what the fuck? Like,
to beat the champ.
Yeah, like, it's got to be clear. Like, I can't knock him out. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? So, I see that, but I think, you know, at the end of the day, man, it'll come down to, hopefully, 5 judges of experienced battle rap, you know what I mean? And so, what... you know, your average fan or whoever thought or goes off of, you know, the Beehive mentality is not going to have the impact. So I don't know if there's any, like, throw the word out, seasoned or whatever, like, battle rap heads are going to be like, oh, he's going to watch. I mean, they might definitely be like, oh, Chill, I think Chill, I got Chill or whatever. Yeah. But if they think I'm gonna get smoked, then they just have never seen my battles. Or
they probably didn't see the first battle.
That's right. The first 2.
A lot of that occurs.
That's a fact.
Now, speaking of the judges, you know, I feel like King of the Dot was even putting out there some of the staff that's saying, okay, y'all got a problem with the judging system. What would y'all do differently? I feel like there was some tweets. I don't want to say it. They said that specifically. Definitely not verbatim. Let's say allegedly. How would that work now? Do y'all know anything about the judging system now, or the judges? Are y'all picking in advance? Y'all pick now.
So I don't know anything about the judging system. Gannick told me that he has a
new way,
new way that he wants to do it. Right then. I don't know anything about it. I don't know how it's gonna play out. But yeah, I just know that there's some type of new way that he has in mind, but I don't know anything about it.
So I'm gonna jump all the way out the window. If there is a new way, I'm not doing the battle.
Oh.
I'm not doing it, and here's why. This is straight the fuck up. Because if there is a new way, it means you admit as a league and a brand that there was an injustice, and I will not be the face of a corrected. Nope, not doing it, because at the end of the day, you picked 5 judges. You had Rum Nitty, who was Battle of the Year, had Battle of the Year. I don't, I know Rum at events, but it's not like, we go back to the sandbox. Lex Luthor, Il Mac, Ill Will, and Geechee. Man, and that's what I'm saying. So if the judging went in my favor there, and I had to rap first in the whole 9, and you come out and be like, okay, we're going to switch it this time, then to me, you're pandering and catering to whatever the uproar is, and I will not partake. I'll put the chain on the top. I'm done. Straight up.
This is what the face-off is for.
Not even like.
This is beautiful.
Correct me if I'm being crazy, right?
This is making perfect sense.
Like, and again, I said,
y'all would have walked into the event, and this would have happened at the event.
Yeah. Right. So for me, and again, love them. I don't even need to reciprocate. Crazy love for King of the Dot. All fan. But if it comes out like, no, what we're thinking of doing is, okay, why are we thinking of doing that? And if you're admitting like, okay, I think because XYZ, like, I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? Because you picked 5 judges. I didn't pick them. I didn't pick Geechee. I didn't pick Il. You didn't pick them. You know what I mean? So
I approved them.
I did too. Yeah, when they ran it.
But they weren't my idea. I didn't say, oh, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
they were just like, these are the judges.
When you look at their catalog and their history in battle rap and whatever, if you can't rely on those 5 to make a decision and be able to...
What new person would you, or a new system?
Yeah, okay. And so for you to go back and be like, well, I got this new way where, like, I'm not on board for it. I'm just not.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what that entails. I did not have this conversation with him, but
I know.
I wouldn't.
Like
And he go. I'm gonna go under the tent and watch the back.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Fuck that.
So okay. Let's say this now. Let's say they Real Deal said that'll scratch the new system, whatever. How y'all feel about just approving the judges way further in advance instead of the day of? Let's approve them week before.
So
The jury do he doesn't know anything.
I don't mind that. I truly like. I'm the type of person where
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck who the judges are.
Okay.
Judges can be.
I would care though.
I do.
I would care.
But my mentality is even with what happened. My mentality is I need to be good enough to beat Real Deal to the point where his family would say that he lost.
That's very hard in battle rap.
That's
so hard in battle rap.
It's difficult. But that's just my mentality in a judge battle. You know what I'm saying?
And look,
It's like,
and in the same token, right? So talking about the day before, so one of the people that voted for Chilla was N.O.M.E.
yeah.
He was in rare form that I did not know before I approved. That's my man, right? I didn't know after the Ill Will battle he was throwing him back, right?
Yeah.
So he was tuned the fuck up. Now we're talking money on the line, a chain, right? And he did not vote for, despite what Method Man thought, or he did not vote for me, right?
Yeah.
So yes, I would 100%, and I would need to be like, yo, you gotta have some kind of sobriety going into this, you know, because you're messing with pockets, you're messing with status, and you're messing with
career,
future paydays, right? So I would not be against that. I would, however. And again, I know this would be viewed in a certain way, but battle rap is so subjective. I would need a subjective panel, you know what I mean? Would you not agree? I can't have all 5 just be punch-heavy battle rappers, like, you know what I'm saying, or what? So, again, I go back to the panel that there was. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better panel than Rum Nitty, Ill Will, Geechee, Ilmac.
Yeah.
Ilmac, again, he was kind of tuned up. You know what I mean? Which he'd admit, I'm not, you know, he was, the man's of age. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't, you know what I mean?
You be drinking out of bench too.
Yeah, he's like, for sure. And I would not, if you was like, yo, you want Real Deal to judge your battle? Like, nah, get somebody else, not that guy. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, I mean, there's shit at stake, man, and there's not as many battlers around that have the pride level that somebody like me and him do nowadays. And that's why people walk into battles and they do the shit they do and they continue to get co-signed. And I'm not here to, you know, stand on a soapbox against them, man. Go get paid.
Yeah.
You know, but I know for me, a win still is a win. Just like he said.
Right.
Although I know it, I mean, you know what I mean? It's, to do that, and he'd have to choke, and that would just make the battle fucking and he doesn't do that. It would have to make the battle unwatchable.
Yeah.
So, yes, I think I still strongly support 5 judges of sober mind, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And again, even with backtrack what we said, I still think that puts me in a hole. If those 5 judges, which they probably wouldn't, you know what I mean? It would be tough to, you know what I'm saying, have them make any kind of decision without bias. Like, But I don't like approving them the day before, or I'd be all right with that.
My thing is, and not even necessarily for this battle. I've been saying this in general for a long time. As far as judge battles, there should be a set criteria.
It's hard. I agree.
It's hard, but there should be, like, if me and Real Deal are battling and it's a judge battle and you tell us 3 months in advance, we're gonna judge you on
based on
A, B, C, D, and E. It allows Real Deal and myself to craft our material in a way to appeal in certain categories. Whereas
I beat you in bars, I beat you in angles.
You know what I mean? Like,
the only thing is those things aren't tangible. Like punches.
Right.
Just because you punt, and this is what crowds don't get. Because if you watch, a lot of times, I'm not saying every crowd, I don't want folks to be all mad. You could see them just waiting for bar 4. So what I was saying is, like, people, I think fans in the building, a lot of times you see, are waiting for a bar 4, 8, 12, and they think it's almost like a laugh track, right? On those old shows we used to watch. Applause. You know what I mean? So I would love if the idea that you were saying is tangible, but some people can quote a punch that I think is trash. Like just because you punch, that shit's trash. That was trash. Or just because something had a double meaning does not mean it was trash.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? It does not mean it was good.
That's a fact.
Or an angle, just because somebody took a different approach. You know, that like to me that it's just battle rap will always to me be subjective, and it's gonna be hard, man. You're gonna have your favorites, and you're gonna, you know what I mean. You're gonna love what they do, and you're not gonna, you know what I mean.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's true.
I mean, I'm gonna say what I said before, and you know what I mean. Of course, we don't want the system to change. I would say 7 judges. Watch it again. So have Avocado like do a quick with 30 minutes, have them watch it, and then make a decision. Then that's my opinion on that. So, but any last words? Let's start with you, Real Deal. Last words for Chilla Jones.
I'm there, man. I'm there. I really listen. I want to make this as sincere as possible, man.
Yeah.
Like I have taken what was supposed to be just a good idea, and I've taken it personally, man. With the first, and again, I know it was a mix up. You know what I mean? King of the Dot has been nothing but, you know, organic, and King Friday was like, dude, this is not supposed to go this way, XYZ. But now I got a chip that I haven't had in fucking 15 years. You know what I mean? I recognize where I'm going. I got by for so many years on just being Real Deal and just doing XYZ. And there's a few times that I showed up, you know what I mean? And the last title match was one of them. So I have, I'm inspired, man. I'm inspired as fuck, and I'm inspired to speak on a broader, like you said, you know what I mean? It's the third battle. You know, what do you want me to talk about? Jones, and Beantown, Boston. Like, man, it's gonna be a deeper, a bigger, a presentation, man. That's you know. So and imagine that. Yeah. Imagine if listen. Let me tell you this before I. They don't want me here, Jay. None of the leagues do. None of the leagues. Look, how marketable is this, right? They don't want it. That's why I didn't get booked often on Smack after B Magic and shit, right? That's why I got a chain shot in Boston against everyone's scared. Now they don't know what to do. They're like, this was not supposed to happen. Panic button. This dude fucking drinks, like, you know what I mean? And
what are you doing, judges? It's not
what the fuck? Like, but I'm here, bro, and I love to be annoying, bro. I'm not going, and I've been here since the fucking freestyle era. I love it. There's, you know, my man Verb is Captain Marketable. What the fuck is the opposite of that? I'm the fucking, the swash, the walk the plank on that shit. You know what I mean? And I love it. Yeah. I love it, bro, because at the end of the day, the motherfuckers can have a beer. I'm Trevor, they know that. Yeah. And that's what they can't deal with, man. You know what I mean? So, I love it, man. I force my relevance onto people, bro. And it's going to happen again, bro, because the fact that you look at this chock-filled line, I'm so coming back. Oh, Real Deal? Yeah, he is. Damn, he's a dope dude. He's at the top. I'm here, bro.
They can't stop.
Because what separates me from whoever the fuck is not talent, it's shots and it's exposure, and I'm always going to be here, bro. And this might not be marketable, and I might not be, but I'm fucking here, man. Like, so I like I said, bro, I don't say this as like I'm gonna fucking cook you, whatever.
That's what it means.
I've got 1.75 right now. The rest of my shit might be trash as fuck. I don't know. But the shit I got right now, fam, I love it. Like, you gonna have a fucking uphill battle, and you getting a rebuttal off the rip, bro. You getting a low-hanging fruit rebuttal. The first thing in your first round that's even mediocre rebuttal worthy, man. You getting that Sharon style, and I love Sharon. That low hang, and they're gonna eat it up. It's a marathon, not a sprint, homeboy. That's all I got.
You right.
Last words, Chilla.
It's time.
Okay. It's time. And it's time!
It's time.
Okay. With that being said, this is the third matchup between the two. The trilogy, King of the Dot, for the chain. You see what it is. Go ahead and make sure you cop this pay-per-view and see what's up. Will there be controversy with this winner? Y'all decide. Champion!
If you put it on me, how do I see it? It's out of my hands, out of my league. A lot of my peeps count counting on me. I gotta be free and I gotta believe in the work he's done. I'm a mind relief. Died that dead, but then rise in 3. Defeated that grade, now my eyes on heat. I can do all things, that's the grind I